Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Today we'll be unboxing Shiver Me Timbers, designed by Mikhail Witowski and published by Weltflucht Verlag. Now, I know we've done an unboxing of this game before, but this one is the Captain's Pledge, so it has some upgraded components. And we love this game so much, any excuse to show more of it, we're going for. And I'm sorry, I'm probably getting a fanboy all over this game, and because this could potentially be my favorite game all time. It was at one point. It dropped off just because I couldn't get my own copy of this, and I finally got a copy that I can play, and we'll see, it may jump right back up to number one. Now, this is a sprawling epic game, so the rules are actually pretty short considering, and the production values are absolutely through the roof. You have these ships for each player that can be taken apart segment by segment, because you're going to be upgrading this. So you're going to start with a smaller ship and expanding your hulls, expanding your sails, adding more cannons. So there's a major toy factor that's really well produced. And it's not expensive for the quality of components. It really speaks more to the passion and love of the design this designer had, that he put so much effort into making the game as quality as possible. Normally I'd be worried about components like this falling apart, but these are solid. Now, next we have the beautiful metal coins. First, let's look at these half pieces. And this is a real practice. You know, at one point currency was so rare that people didn't have change, so they literally would just cut the coins down to make change. Well, I love these coins, and the full and that house. I absolutely love these pieces of 8. They look like little pieces of pizza for some reason. But more importantly, they legitimately look like they were cut from the bigger coins. And then we have these treasure maps, which are like a little mini game that's pretty fun and cool. So when you get different treasures, you actually have to go and find them and get the rewards along the path. And that's what's so cool about this game. It's a sandbox game. You really can, go after treasure. You can go after these life goals. You can go after upgrading your ship. You can be a legitimate seaman and do quests for the mayor. You can even get married in this game. It has so many things you can do, and you never feel like you're losing out by doing the element that you feel like is the most fun. Everything is a legitimate option. I've played this game a few times, not nearly as many times as I'd like, but I believe every single time somebody's won by a different method. Look at me, I'm getting so excited about this game that I'm not even really talking about what you're looking at, which is fantastic art on these ritual cards. The art throughout this game is really top notch. The artists are Andy Monks and Unique Latini Sapri. Hopefully I pronounced that roughly correct. But they did a fantastic job on the art and graphic design. There's not a lot of text on these cards, but it's very legible. These bags may seem trivial, but they're actually a pretty important mechanic to the game, because nothing you have is safe until they are secured in these bags. These are monster hunt cards, so you'll only see this if you go after the Kraken or one of the other major monsters you could fight. Then we have the win cards that determine how easy it is to travel in a given turn, and also can trigger events in the advanced game. Then you got titles you can earn by making it a long way down a given path. I know there's more than that, but it must be in the other pack. And then you got combat cards, which I like the combat mechanics. It's basically rock, paper, scissors combined with a tug of war. So each rock, paper, scissors you win pulls you one towards the opponent's side, and you can also start with an advantage of being already partway towards their side. Or the other way around. And now that I've opened the second pack, you can see there's actually quite a few of each type of card. There's fewer of the more specific cards like the romance and the titles, but overall, there's a lot of cards and a lot of different things you can do. And that's it for the cards. Now we have some standard progress tokens, damage tokens, and some custom dice that are pretty cool. However, these aren't for combat, but actually for rolling to see what rewards you get for various actions. Well, that's it for the components of Shiver Me Timber's Captain's Pledge. I absolutely love this game. I'm really hoping this designer designs more games. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's that likely, but I'm hoping with enough community support, we may convince him to design some more. And unfortunately, if you're looking to get yourself a copy of this game, they are fairly hard to find, and they can be relatively expensive. So if you ever do see one at a reasonable price, I'd say snap it up really quickly. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check us out on other social media such as Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget to like and subscribe.